Elizabeth. My pronouns are she, her. Welcome to Savory Sewing Flossmas 2024. It is Thursday, December 5th, the 5th day of Flossmas. I know I just filmed a video and published it on December 1st, and I did not mention that anything Christmassy or Flossmassy or Vlogmassy, whatever you want to call it, was going to be happening, because at that point it wasn't. And then, as one does, FOMO hit, and I thought maybe I could pull something together. I won't be filming every day. I do not have the bandwidth for that. So those of you who do, good for you. I'm impressed at anyone who can release a video every single day in the month of December and keep it all together. Not for me. But I think I can do once every 5 days, and I've taken some video of each day-ish up until this point. So with that, I'm going to, the way these are going to go, I think, is I'm going to put in some little vloggy style videos, and also narrate a little bit here and there and show you what I've been stitching on. I also, it is almost 8 p.m. at night. So instead of tea, we are going to be tasting my, can I reach this? My Jingle and Mingle 6 Days of Sparkle Advent, because sparkling wine is the best. And I have chosen one, I've got all of them sitting back here, but I have chosen one to be our festive, it's actually called Festive Flutes, our wine of the evening. I also got my Christmas nails done. So that was the other holiday related thing that I've done tonight, is I got my nails done. I did not take video of that. I don't think anyone needs to see that. So let's see if we can get this very prestigious plastic cork out of this without making a mess on camera. No promises, people. This is why I have a towel. And I hate the sound. Ooh, actually, oh, it's a twist off. All of that for a fake cork with a twist screw cap. So this is the Blanc de Blanc, and I even pulled up, each bottle has a QR code on it, so you can scan it and read about the deliciousness while you're drinking it. This is a Blanc de Blanc Brut, made from white French grapes with a bone-dry profile. Ideal for pairing with finger foods, it flaunts flavors reminiscent of lemon meringue, orange blossom, and creamy apple. It's delicious. This is my first FFO of December. It is Winter Stitching by Barbara Anna. And this is just a hoop, and I wrapped DMC around it, the same colors that are in the piece. And it's propped up against that pattern, which is tucked up here. That is a freebie from Hello from Liz Matthews, for anyone who's interested. It's just got some wool felt on the back. I just pink and glue my pinking shears. I do not stitch mine. I am lazy and I don't want to. But so yeah, first fully finished object. I'm super excited to have this done to display this winter. Stitched in DMC, mostly the called for, and then this is Sparkle Gray Linen, I think by Witchell. And then here, a little bonus, that's Witchcrafts from the Witchy Stitcher. All right, so here is winter stitching. You just saw a little video of it on the day I finished it, but here it is again. It's going to get hung up in my sewing room now that we're done with the filming. I also wanted to show you my progress on the Evertote Modern Folk Embroidery Roxy Flosco countdown for this year, the Nordic holiday countdown, I think is what it's called. And here's where I am. And where probably everybody is at the end of day 5. We put in those little blue dresses today. show you the floss. So we've gotten 2 reds so far, a real red, this pinkier red, this pretty light green, and then this really nice brown, which is called plum pudding, and then today's color was called blue spruce, and this is really pretty, really nice, nicely variegated. So I don't know what tomorrow will bring, but that's where we are so far. And I'm all cut up, which usually is how it is at the beginning of these things, and then the wheels fall off, but we'll see. All right. So here's where I am on the Stitch for Pride 2024 spot sampler by D's 20 Stitches. This is the December motif. This is about 2 days of stitching. It's December 2nd. And as you can probably start to see, if you haven't seen this finished already, this is the Love. I was going to say Love. This is by a really famous artist named Robert Indiana. There's a big sculpture of this in Philadelphia, and this has been recreated on all sorts of things over the years. Robert Indiana was a gay artist. He passed away, I think, in like 2018, and this was inspired by his love for another man that he met in the 60s and broke up with in like 1964. So this has been around for a long time. Yeah, this floss is by K&N Yarns. This is the dyed for floss, and all of my samplers stitched with the dyed for flosses on, this is a Fortnite fabric. I'll give you a quick little close-up of the motifs. I think they're prettier looking here than you probably see them on FlossTube or even in photos. We've got good lighting tonight. It's the Frida Kahlo motif. And then over here we've got, this is October, this is Edward Gorey. Look at that floss. And then this is the November motif that I just finished. How beautiful. I'm really excited to have this done, which hopefully will be in the next couple days. Zoom out. So I was hopeful that I would have that done by the 5th. It is not done yet, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. I'm thinking I'm going to get this finished tomorrow during the Jingle Ball. I think it'll be good Jingle Ball stitching. But here is a wider view of the Stitch for Pride 2024 piece by D's 20 Stitches. Doesn't it look so good? Looks so good. All right, so here's what's on the wall behind where I was filming. My Jingle and Mingle box. And then I've got this piece of art. This is the most wonderful time of the year. And then I've got a little bit of cross stitch up here. This is from Historical Sampler Company. I believe you can get the PDF. I got it when it was a box kit a couple years ago. I really like the colors in it, and you'll notice this little reindeer is a little bit wonky compared to his brothers. And then we've got Bird Crushed Club Red-Faced Warbler up here. It's December, I think 4th. It's the 4th or the 5th. I think it's the 4th. Hopefully this is going to be my new start tonight. This is Yule Goddess by Tiny Modernist. How pretty is she? I had purchased the floss pack from Pirate and Robin. So she provides this nice card with the color conversion on it. And then let's look at these flosses. I had this green fabric, which I'll talk about in a second, in my stash. I was thinking, I really do love this bright green that this is called for on, which is Grasshopper. But I didn't really want to buy fabric when I knew I had a bunch of greens in stash. And so I picked this one, which has got some gold in it, because I thought the yellows and the greens looked nice on it. So this is a fabric of the month from Forbidden Fiber Co. called Santa's Helper. They do have it in still in their shop though. The colorway is the colorway is Santa's Helper, and this is a 36 count linen. So I think this is going to be really great on this fabric. It's going to be smallish because I'm stitching it on a 36 count, so it'll end up being about 8 by 10, which is nice because It'll probably fit perfectly in a off the rack frame. But yeah, I think this is going to be really great on this fabric. So hopefully I will be showing you a little bit of my start here soon. But look how pretty this is. I think, if I remember reading, this is meant to look like a Christmas tree, and then like the lights. Can you see how it kind of looks like branches, and then like the way the lights are kind of glowy? Really pretty fabric. And part of the reason why that's not done is because of what you just saw, that impulse new start that I had yesterday. I wanted to start it. I didn't have it in my plans. And then I don't know. I think I saw someone on Instagram stitching it. And I remembered that I had all the stuff and I was really excited about the floss. And so I decided that I was going to find the fabric for it and start it immediately. So I did. So here's the pattern again, Yule Goddess by Tiny Modernist. So pretty. I did a center start, which I don't usually do, but when the whatever's on the bottom is like more spaced out like this, I don't like to do the counting. I think it's trickier. So you'll see I started with the yellow smack dab in the middle. So it's kind of an unexciting start, but I think you'll get a better idea of what the fabric looks like. Doesn't it look like Christmas tree with lights? And then my tiny little star in the middle. I just started, that's the yellow color. It's called Marigold, I think. These are the Pirate and Robin floss conversion that I just showed you on the video, but I'll show them to you again because they're so pretty. And then this beautiful fabric. I think it's gonna look really good. Well, thanks for joining me on the first episode of Flossmas for 2024. I'm hoping to film these in 5-day chunks, so hopefully the next one will be out around the 10th of December. Cheers, folks. Happy stitching. Happy holidays.